Hey, today I am going to jump right into it and do the intimidating TBR tag. First question is, what book have you been unable to finish? A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, because I was super duper 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 enjoying it, super duper 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 excited, and then the main character, she just slept. She let her vampire boyfriend start solving all her problems and she slept. And that devastated me because it started off that she was so independent and she's a scientist, historian, something like that, and she's a witch, and I'm just like, yes. And we're like in it, you learn so much about like the science behind the supernatural genes and everything. And so I was all excited about that. But then the main girl just slept. She started sleeping. And like every few pages she's like, and I went to sleep or something like that. And I'm just like, you've lost it on me. Number 2 is, what book have you yet to read because you just haven't had time? Wolf by, who's it by? Ryan Groudon. I don't know how to say names. I do apologise. No one says my name right, so I understand. Okay, and this one was bought for me on Christmas by one of my best friends who just had a baby. Super duper exciting. And I just haven't got to it because I got so many books around Christmas time. And number 3, what book have you yet to read because it is a sequel? Hollow City by Ransom Reads. It's the second book in the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series. And I haven't read this book because I haven't finished the first one yet. And I haven't finished the first one yet because I'm, as I said, lazy. And I get distracted halfway through the books. But I know the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, or School for Peculiar Children, or whatever it is being made into a movie, so I want to read it. But number 4, what book have you yet to read because it is brand new? Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and because I just bought it the other week and I haven't really done any reading lately. I've been reading a bit of Percy Jackson, but yet distraction. I haven't read it because I'm a lazy daisy and it will happen. Okay. Number 5. What book have you yet to read because you read a book by the same author and didn't enjoy it? I don't actually have the book on me because it's my best friend's book, and it's 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray, and read that because me and my sister bought a few years ago, Evernight, I think the book was, and we both started reading it. She started reading it first and she's like, didn't enjoy it. So I started reading it and I'm just like, what is even happening? And so I haven't read, I'll get them put a picture up here of it. I have not read 1,000 Pieces of You because of it. But my friend keeps nagging at me to read it because she loves it. And I hurt my face. Number 6. What book have you yet to read because you're not in the mood for it? Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I've started reading it, but then I bought more books and I wanted to read them instead. I've bought the first book in the Infernal Devices series and I read half of that. And I bought the first 3 or 4 books in the, first 4, I think, books in the Mortal Instruments. And because I read them and then I'm like, I'm bored now. Not because they're boring, I'm easily distracted. And I was enjoying what I've read so far of this, and I'm excited to actually continue it, but don't want to read it at the moment. And also because I just watched Shadowhunters, and I watched the movie and everything like that, so I'm gonna get in the right state of mind to read this one, because it's a big book, but I need to be on holidays when I don't have uni at the time so I can really smash this one through. But I will, because look at the cover, isn't it beautiful? And I love all of these books. Number 7 is what book have you yet to read because it's humongous? And that's Siren by Edward Rutherford. Now this is a really old book. This is my dad's book, and it's one of his favourite books, and he won't buy a new copy of it because he loves this one, and he's taped it back up, or I taped it back up, I can't remember. And this is one of the books that's normally sitting next to the toilet for him to read. And if it's there, I'll get there and just open to part through it and read or whatever. But because it's not just so big physically with, like, 1,344 pages, but it's also the scope inside it. It's from the, like, very beginning to modern, well, not quite modern day now because it was written a while ago, but modern day, and I am interested, but it's so big and it's just intimidating in general. What book have you yet to read because you bought? It's a cover buy that turned out to have poor reviews. Well, I don't know if it turned out to have poor reviews, but Dark Witch by Nora Roberts, because it's so pretty and everything, except I'm not big on horse and it has a horse, but it's more a case of I realise that it's so into romance, it's more romance than fantasy, and I'm just like, okay, I will probably not read it. And yeah, but I was so excited about it because I was like, witches in Ireland, perfect. And no, I haven't read it. I'm sorry. And number 9, most intimidating book in your TBR tag. I would say Sarum, purely because of the size and the scope of it, and also how my dad having this book in such high regard, it's kind of terrifying to read, and so I have yet to read that. That's a portrait of my dad there. It's a bad portrait, but you know, you live and you learn. Number 10 is who do you tag? And I just tag anyone who wants to do it because no one tagged me, but I'm still doing it. And I mean, obviously no one tagged me because it's Brent. No one really knows me. Now you're gonna get to know me and you meet me, and I'm trying to meet everyone. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and to watch more videos that I make. And I'm sorry about the change of location. It's not really location, it's just the other side of my bedroom, but I moved my bedroom around and my desk is a pigsty. Because I got a new bed, so I cleaned up my bedroom and moved everything around, and everything just wound up on my desk. I do promise to have some book reviews up at some point, but I actually need to read some books to review them. I'm trying to decide which book to read, and I want to buy more books. And I'm sorry about that I don't know where to look and everything. We do have a good camera, but the battery does not work, so we have to get a new battery for it. Unless the camera's just busted. But thank you for watching, and have a good day, my lovelies. Bye-bye.